We have reviewed several possible fundraising strategies, including their pros and cons, examples, and tips, but there is more detail. Therefore, we took the task of creating a table where we listed all possible fundraising strategies, with a brief explanation. We then analyzed their characteristics, including who they are aimed at, the main motivator or motivation for donations, the demographic characteristics of donors, the length of the cultivation cycle, meaning how much time and effort I need to invest to secure a donation of that type, and finally, the expected size of the donation with that strategy, along with other important considerations to take into account. This tool is super useful. In my case, I had it stuck to the wall of my office and customized it with information about my organization. We can also place all those options in a very simple matrix that I designed a long time ago, which worked for me to explain to my colleagues which strategy we should implement first. And I want to share the matrix with you today because when we have so many options, sometimes we don't know which one we should prioritize or which is the most strategic at this moment. This is the matrix. It is a map that we will use to catalog the options for fundraising mechanisms or strategies. The map is divided into 4 quadrants, represented by the following: low required capacity, high impact; high required capacity, high impact; high required capacity, low impact; and low required capacity, under impact. Capacity refers to how easy it would be for me to implement it. Do I have the capacity in my organization? If I already have the capacity, I place the strategy on this side. On the other hand, if I need to increase my capabilities in order to implement it, for example, if I need to carry out a large-scale event, a charity run, but my organization has never done one and I don't have volunteers. If I wanted to do one today, I would need to invest in building those capabilities. So I place that strategy here on the side of requiring a lot of capacity. Now, high impact means the ability to generate a lot of resources, while low impact means few resources. To use this matrix, I first recommend placing the strategies you are already implementing. Here, we will mark them with red circles. Next, we will highlight in another color, orange, the mechanisms that exist but may need support. And finally, in yellow, we will indicate those that we do not have. While all are important, this matrix quickly allows us to see which mechanisms have the greatest capacity to generate income with the least possible effort. Here we can add a new variable, which is the speed at which I can receive the resource. If my organization is at a point where it urgently needs resources, I can focus on those that have the greatest impact, and although they may require more capacity, they will provide a quick response. Here, I advise you to use this matrix combined with the table we prepared for you. It is important to identify in which quadrant our financial mechanisms are located and to find ways for them to achieve the greatest possible impact. Now it's time for you to design your own campaign. The next module will help you because it is all about creating your own strategy to increase the volume of your organization. And you can use it to create either a fundraising campaign, a behavior change campaign, or a communication campaign to raise awareness for your cause. So, do you remember that mountain we saw that we have to climb? You can use it to design how we will ascend the mountain and how we will ensure our safety. With this, we conclude this module on healthy finances and financial strategies for your organization. Now you know the options and can use them to your advantage, taking your reality into account. Don't forget that you can make use of individual consultation calls where we can discuss your specific case, and where both myself and my entire team can support you throughout the process to help grow your NGO and increase the impact of your work in any way, and provide guidance.